Hi, good evening. My name is Murph. It is Friday, in case you had no idea what day of the week it was or is. I I had that problem yesterday. I thought yesterday was Wednesday, and it turned out that yesterday was Thursday. My producer, who is with me live in the booth again tonight, she thought today was Thursday when we woke up this morning. I think this whole COVID-19 coronapocalypse lockdown is getting to everyone. We just realized today that we closed my wife's shop a month ago. Today was the first day it was closed a month ago, correct? Yeah. So we've been doing this for a month. We could be doing it for a month longer. Maybe May 1st we're hinting at, we're learning possibly. But hello, Ashley. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Nana's here, you say? Hello, Nana. But maybe May 1st we get to go back to things. But last night I went to bed around 10 o'clock and I woke up around 12:30 to go to the bathroom. I did not fall back asleep until 6 a.m. this morning. The previous night, it was a similar situation. I woke up at like 3:55 and was up for the rest of the day. I think this whole stay-at-home thing is starting to mess with the psyche of us human beings who are not used to this constant staying at home. So I introduced some new elements last night in the show, and I'm hoping that it works again tonight. Now, I had a Comcast tech in my home at 8 o'clock this morning working on the internet. And it seemed to be working fine. And my idea was, I'm going to grab the modem, bring it to this room here, plug it in, and we'll be straight. We'll have no problems. Well, I did that, and I was getting zero internet signal to this modem from the wall jack over here that I used last week to actually go live from. So I have no idea. The guy was in my crawl space for a while. Maybe he disconnected the line that was coming out here. I have no freaking idea. So I got to figure that out. Because the internet speeds in the house seem to be working decently. It's just out here, they're very sketchy. And I'm supposed to host a church service in this room on Sunday morning. Anyways, so my new elements. I have started sharing little clips last night, little clips of video. So I'm going to do that again here tonight before we get into the reading. I want to just show you what's going on here in Colorado. I'm cutting in and out according to the producer. We'll see how this works. So here's how I'm going to do this. I got to go to this clip here. Here's what I want to show you. We're driving into Breckenridge, Colorado today because we actually left the house for the first time in several days. And this is what we saw as we drove into. There you go. See that? That's pretty interesting. Well, driving into Breckenridge, pretty empty. That was a fun sign there. This, okay. See, Breckenridge, Colorado. What are we doing? I'm getting a rap signal. I have video clips to share. This is my new thing. All right, and then. Just real quick for you folks who don't live in the snow. At the shop. That's the producer. She's shoveling snow because no one had shoveled snow in a while. So there's a ton of snow to be shoveled. This is what happens in Colorado because there's lots of snow. Anyways, just want to give you guys just a little glimpse of what's going on here in our little town, our county. What do we got here? Seven people live? Okay. What's up, Craig Silly? Hi, Sarah Weston Scow. Jen Bartel. It's better now, thanks. Okay. Tonight's reading comes from Julius Caesar. Now, we just got home not too long ago and figured out what this is. I have not seen one word of what I will be reading in a Southern accent to you tonight. I have no idea how long it is. I have no idea how difficult it is, but I am going to give it the old college try. We are reading from a book that was published in 1938 that my wife picked out of a trash dump in Mobile, Alabama, when she was like 8 years old. It is called 23 Plays and the Sonnets. 23 Plays and the Sonnets. It was put together, curated by a guy named Thomas Mark Perot, or Parrott. I don't know if it's Perot or Parrott. I'd go with Perot. He was a professor of English at Princeton University. I can only assume that he is now dead. Could be. I don't know. So, from the Julius Caesar, we will be reading in Scene 2. Yes? Act 3, Scene 2. Is that what it is? She's very quiet over there. Okay. And I read from Post-it note to Post-it note. Yes? Okay. Thank goodness this is recording, and if it's too jumpy, you can watch it on the Instagram or the YouTube later. Friends, Romans, countrymen, this is good stuff. Okay. Never mind. There's a movie from the 80s or 90s called The Saints. It has Val Kilmer in it before he got fat. And there's a scene where there's a guy who says his friend's Russians, countrymen. And this is, I never knew that was an homage to Shakespeare. Shows you how much I paid attention in school. All right, here we go. I'm getting an echo. I need to turn this off. Thank you, Scott Ross. Hope you're enjoying the new Melrose Place Manor. Okay. I lost it. How did I lose it? Help me, friends. Where did it go? Here. Jeez Louise, Mandrell. I'm sorry. Hopefully that fixed the echo. Must find a plug so that I don't lose power getting an echo. Okay. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar, not to praise him. The evil that men do lives after them. The good is oft interred. With their bones. So let it be with Caesar. The noble Brutus hath told you Caesar was ambitious. If it were so, it was a grievous fault. And grievously hath Caesar answered it. Here under leave of Brutus and the rest, for Brutus is an honorable man. So are they all honorable men. Come, I speak. I shouldn't have an echo anymore. It should be gone. I remember the day your dad came home with those. Sorry. So Brutus is an honorable man. So they all. So are they all honorable man. Come I to speak to Caesar, to speak in Caesar's funeral. He was my friend, faithful and just to me. But Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. He hath brought many captives home to Rome, whose ransoms did the general coffers fill. Did this in Caesar seem ambitious? When that the poor have cried, Caesar hath wept. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff. Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man. I think I'm sensing a theme, is that Brutus was an honorable man. I lost my place. You did see that on the Lupercal I thrice presented him a kingly crown, which he did thrice refuse. Was this ambition? Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and sure, he is an honorable man. I speak not to disprove what Brutus spoke, but here I am to speak what I do know. You all did love him once, not without cause. What cause withholds you then to mourn for him? O judgment, thou art fled to brutish beasts, and men have lost their reason. Bear with me. My heart is in the coffin there with Caesar, and I must pause till it come back to me. Whew! That's some good stuff right there. Julius Caesar, Act 3, Scene 2 from Shakespeare and 23 plays and the sonnets. Now, tomorrow is Saturday. I've typically taken Saturdays off. I'm not sure if that's going to happen tomorrow. Excuse me. Because I've had such a good time reading Shakespeare, we may just continue. We're gonna hit our pinnacle at some point with Shakespeare, and I do believe that we're gonna end this with Hamlet. We're going to end it with Hamlet. I don't know if that's tomorrow or if we're just going to keep rolling with Shakespeare, because there's a lot of goodness in here. And I think anything other than something that's difficult to read is not going to be as fun. So like Dr. Seuss eventually is probably going to make an appearance, but right now the Shakespeare is tons of fun. And it's even more fun for me that I get to have my producer pick out the readings, and I have no idea what it is that I'm actually stepping into that's entertaining for me. I'm pretty sure this video has been all over the place this evening because the internet looks to be as crappy as it was yesterday, even though Comcast was here today. I cannot wait for the day when I do not have to use Comcast. Cannot wait. Xfinity/Comcast. Great company in Philadelphia, my favorite city in the country. But I can't wait. They're putting in fiber in Breckenridge. If I could get that fiber, I would get it in a heartbeat. If Elon Musk gets his Skynet going, I will take that in a heartbeat. Because this Xfinity nonsense is the worst. Whew. Is there anybody else here? Are there any other comments? Any other friends? People? Deborah Sue just jumped on. What do we got? Anyone? Nothing? It's probably been so terrible. Everyone's just been like, I'm out of here. So with that, I will do the same. And then I will probably take a hammer to my modem at some point in the next 24 hours. My name is Murph. I appreciate you tuning in. If this has been so terrible, it will be on Instagram and it will be on YouTube in the relatively near future. Should be back tomorrow. And I think that about wraps it up for me. Thank you for tuning in. Anyone who has sat through this nonsense, I appreciate you. Again, my name is Murph. This is Reading Things with a Southern Accent. 2020, episode 23. 23. That's monumental. The first time I did this 9 years ago, we only made it to episode 23, and we have already made it there. As long as this COVID-19 coronapocalypse, coronavirus stay-at-home order, social distancing lockdown stays intact, we're going to keep doing this to provide momentary distractions from the reality that we all are currently existing in. Hope you have a great night. I'm going to go inside. We're going to make a pizza. There you go. Oh, please, wash your hands.